Building muscle isn't just about lifting heavy weights and eating chicken breast until you start clucking. The supplement game can make or break your gains, and honestly, most people are throwing money at bottles they don't understand while wondering why their biceps still look like overcooked spaghetti. Today we're breaking down every muscle-building supplement that actually matters, separating the game changers from the wallet drainers. Let's start with the heavyweight champion of muscle-building supplements. Whey protein isolate is basically liquid muscle in powder form. This isn't your regular whey protein concentrate that's playing in the minor leagues. Isolate goes through extra processing that strips out most of the lactose, fat, and carbs, leaving you with pure protein power. We're talking about 90 to 95% protein content that hits your bloodstream faster than your ex hitting you up at 2 a.m. Your muscles are literally begging for amino acids after a workout, and whey isolate delivers them like Amazon Prime on steroids. The leucine content alone triggers muscle protein synthesis, which is basically your body's way of saying, time to grow. Most people need about 25 to 30 grams post-workout, but if you're bulking like you're training for the apocalypse, you might want to bump that up. The downside is that quality isolate costs more than your monthly Netflix subscription, but your gains don't come with a free trial period. Mix it with water for faster absorption, or blend it into a smoothie if you want to pretend you're being healthy while secretly plotting your next PR. Casein protein is whey's slower, more methodical cousin who shows up fashionably late but stays until the party's over. While whey sprints to your muscles, casein takes the scenic route, releasing amino acids steadily for up to 7 hours. Think of it as the night shift worker for your muscle building operation. This makes casein perfect before bed when your body enters its longest fasting period. Your muscles don't stop needing nutrients just because you're dreaming about deadlifting cars. Casein forms a gel in your stomach that slowly breaks down, feeding your muscles while you sleep like some kind of protein IV drip. The texture is thicker than whey, almost pudding-like, which some people love and others find about as appealing as chewing on rubber bands. Mix it with less liquid for a thicker consistency, or throw it in overnight oats if you want to feel fancy about your gains. Creatine monohydrate is the most researched supplement in the fitness world, and for good reason. It's like having a backup generator for your muscles during those final crushing reps when your regular energy systems are tapping out. Your muscles store creatine as phosphocreatine, which rapidly regenerates ATP during high-intensity efforts. The science is bulletproof on this one. Creatine increases power output, muscle volume, and recovery between sets. You'll notice the difference within the first week, not just in strength, but in how full your muscles look. That's because creatine pulls water into muscle cells, creating better pumps and potentially better growth signals. Loading phases are optional despite what supplement companies want you to believe. Just take 3 to 5 grams daily, every day, and let it build up naturally. Timing doesn't matter either, so stop stressing about whether to take it pre or post-workout. Consistency beats perfect timing every single time. Some people worry about water retention, but that water is going into your muscles where you want it, not under your skin where it makes you look soft. If anything, you'll look more muscular because your muscles will be more volumized. Beta-alanine is that supplement that makes your skin feel like you stuck your finger in an electrical socket, but in a good way. That tingling sensation, called paresthesia, is completely harmless and actually means the supplement is working. Beta-alanine increases carnosine levels in your muscles, which acts like a buffer against the acid buildup that makes your muscles scream during high rep sets. This isn't about immediate strength like creatine. Beta-alanine shines when you're pushing into that 8 to 15 rep range where lactic acid usually forces you to quit. With higher carnosine levels, you can push through more reps before that burning sensation makes you want to give up and become a yoga instructor. The loading period takes about 4 weeks to reach peak muscle saturation, so don't expect overnight miracles. Take 3 to 5 grams daily, split into smaller doses to minimize the tingling if it bothers you. Some people actually enjoy the sensation because it feels like the supplement is doing something, unlike most supplements that work silently in the background. HMB, or beta-hydroxy beta-methylbutyrate, sounds like something a chemist made up after too much caffeine, but it's actually a metabolite of the amino acid leucine. Think of HMB as muscle insurance. It won't necessarily make you bigger or stronger, but it might prevent muscle breakdown during intense training phases or cutting diets. The research shows HMB is most effective for beginners or people returning from a training break. If you've been lifting consistently for years, the benefits become less dramatic. It's like having a really good security system for a house that rarely gets robbed anyway. HMB works best during periods of high stress on your muscles, whether that's from increased training volume, caloric restriction, or both. Take about 3 grams daily, split into doses with meals for better absorption and less stomach irritation. D-aspartic acid is the supplement that sounds like it was named by someone having a stroke, but it's actually your body's way of potentially boosting testosterone production naturally. This amino acid works by stimulating the release of hormones that tell your testicles to get back to work and start pumping out more of that sweet muscle-building juice. The research is mixed, which is fancy science talk for sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, and sometimes researchers just shrug their shoulders. Younger guys with already decent testosterone levels might not see much difference, but older lifters or those with naturally lower levels could see some benefits. Think of it as a gentle nudge to your hormone factory rather than a sledgehammer. Most studies used about 3 grams daily for 12 weeks, then cycled off to prevent your body from getting too comfortable. Take it with breakfast because apparently your hormones are morning people. The worst side effect is usually just expensive urine, which is better than most things that promise to mess with your hormones. Citrulline malate is basically a pump supplement disguised as an amino acid. Your body converts citrulline into arginine, which then gets converted into nitric oxide, creating better blood flow and muscle pumps that make you feel like your arms are about to explode in the best possible way. Better pumps aren't just for Instagram photos that make your mom proud. Increased blood flow means more nutrients and oxygen reaching your muscles during training, potentially leading to better performance and recovery. You'll also get that skin-stretching pump that makes you want to flex in every mirror you pass. The malate part helps with energy production at the cellular level, so you're getting both pump and slight endurance benefits. Take 6 to 8 grams about 30 minutes before training, either on its own or mixed with your pre-workout. The taste is usually tart like someone mixed Smarties with gym chalk, but the pumps make it worth choking down. Glutamine used to be the golden child of recovery supplements until science decided to crash the party with actual research. Your body produces glutamine naturally, and it's the most abundant amino acid in your muscles. During intense training, levels can drop, theoretically making supplementation beneficial for recovery and immune function. The problem is that most studies show minimal benefits for healthy people eating adequate protein. Your body's pretty good at managing glutamine levels on its own, like a really efficient personal assistant you didn't know you had. However, during extremely high-volume training phases or when you're cutting calories aggressively, supplementation might provide some insurance. If you're going to use glutamine, take 10 to 15 grams post-workout or before bed. It's tasteless and mixes easily, making it the most boring supplement in your arsenal. The good news is it's relatively cheap, so even if it doesn't work miracles, it won't bankrupt your supplement budget. Tribulus terrestris sounds like a Roman gladiator's name, but it's actually a plant that's been hyped as a natural testosterone booster. The marketing claims would have you believe it turns you into a Viking warrior with the libido of a teenager and the strength of a gorilla on pre-workout. Unfortunately, the research on Tribulus is about as convincing as your gym buddy's claims that he's natural. Most well-designed studies show no significant increases in testosterone levels or muscle-building benefits in healthy men. It might help with libido in some people, but that's more of a bedroom benefit than a gym benefit. The supplement industry loves Tribulus because it has a cool name and ancient traditional use, which sounds impressive until you realize ancient people also thought bloodletting cured everything. Save your money for supplements with actual science behind them. Fenugreek extract is another plant-based supplement that promises to optimize your hormone levels naturally. Unlike Tribulus, fenugreek actually has some research suggesting it might help maintain healthy testosterone levels and improve body composition when combined with resistance training. The active compounds in fenugreek may help prevent the conversion of testosterone to estrogen, keeping more of the good stuff circulating in your system. Some studies also suggest it might help with recovery and reduce body fat, though the effects are typically modest rather than life-changing. Most effective doses range from 500 to 600 milligrams daily of standardized extract. Take it with meals to improve absorption and reduce the chance of stomach upset. The main side effect is that you might smell like maple syrup, which is either awesome or concerning depending on your perspective. The bottom line is simple. Whey isolate, creatine, and maybe beta-alanine, if you enjoy feeling like you're being electrocuted, are your core muscle-building supplements. Everything else is either situational or straight-up marketing fluff designed to separate you from your money faster than a carnival game. Focus on consistent training, adequate protein, and these proven supplements, rather than chasing the latest miracle powder that promises to turn you into the Hulk overnight. Your wallet and your gains will thank you for keeping it real.